Across countless American homes, what was once meant to be a dream design has quietly become a daily frustration. Sleek kitchens coated in grease, bathrooms that never stay dry, and smart devices that fail when they're needed most, all symptoms of a larger design problem. Homes built for show, not for living. For many homeowners, the struggle is not with keeping up appearances, but with keeping their spaces truly clean, healthy, and easy to maintain. Every surface that collects dust, every fixture that demands constant polishing, and every modern upgrade that breaks too soon adds hidden stress to everyday life. The truth is uncomfortable but urgent. Design trends have outpaced practical wisdom. The obsession with style has made living harder, not better. This article breaks down 15 popular design mistakes that seem luxurious but quietly rob a home of its comfort, cleanliness, and simplicity. Because the time to rethink home design isn't someday, it's now. The kitchen is often the heart of the home, but for many, it's also where design dreams turn into daily disappointments. Small oversights in functionality can slowly rob a home of its comfort, cleanliness, and efficiency. The following 5 mistakes are among the most common and the most regrettable because they disguise long-term frustration as short-term beauty. Number 1. Downdraft cooktop ventilation. A sleek, open kitchen with clear sight lines and no bulky hood. Perfect for entertaining and modern aesthetics. In real life, steam and grease rise, not move sideways. The downdraft's horizontal pull simply can't overcome physics. Studies by Consumer Reports show that standard overhead hoods remove up to 70% more airborne grease and cooking pollutants than downdrafts. That difference shows up fast on ceilings, cabinets, and even lungs. Poor ventilation doesn't just make cleaning harder, it degrades indoor air quality. Prolonged exposure to cooking emissions can raise levels of fine particulates, PM 2.5, which the EPA links to respiratory irritation and fatigue. A quality overhead hood, ideally ducked outside, protects both your kitchen surfaces and your health. Modern designs now blend seamlessly with cabinetry, proving you don't have to sacrifice beauty for function. Number 2. Cooktops on kitchen islands. Cooking while facing family and guests, an entertainer's dream. Without powerful ventilation, cooking on an island turns the entire kitchen into a grease zone. Splatter, odor, and vapor settle on stools, walls, and even upholstery. The open layout amplifies the mess. Grease particulates can linger in indoor air for up to 2 hours after cooking, spreading across open spaces and increasing cleaning time. Over months, this buildup dulls finishes and creates a film that traps dust. Cleaning residue from porous surfaces or fabrics becomes nearly impossible. Over time, the accumulated film contributes to lingering odors and even discoloration. Keep the cooktop against a wall with a strong vent hood. Reserve the island for prep, serving, or dining. You'll preserve the clean lines and your sanity. A clean kitchen isn't about what's hidden under marble. It's about what never lands on it. Number 3. All-in-one washer-dryer combos, compact, efficient, and futuristic, all in one machine. What looks convenient on paper becomes a test of patience in practice. Each cycle can take up to 6 hours, and even then, clothes often emerge damp. The small drum means more loads, and ventless drying systems trap heat and humidity indoors. Tests from the U.S. Energy Efficiency Lab found that ventless dryers consume 25 to 40% more energy per load compared to traditional vented units, while drying less effectively. In smaller laundry spaces, excess heat and moisture can feed mildew growth, creating a hidden hygiene problem. Over time, lint buildup also raises fire risk. A stackable washer and dryer delivers true performance, quicker turnaround, and safer air circulation. It's a small footprint without the endless waiting game. Number 4. Matte black faucets and fixtures. Dramatic, modern, and stylish, black fixtures have become the hallmark of high-end bathrooms and kitchens. Every fingerprint, water droplet, and soap mark tells a story, and not a pretty one. Matte finishes absorb oils and minerals, making them appear dirty within hours. In homes with hard water, calcium and magnesium residues create a chalky film that requires constant wiping. Matte coatings scatter light differently than glossy ones, so any uneven surface buildup appears amplified. Hard water deposits, even microscopic ones, become visible streaks. Persistent buildup leads to corrosion under the coating, causing the finish to flake. Once that happens, replacement, not repair, is the only option. Opt for brushed black, graphite, or stainless steel finishes. They retain the dark aesthetic but resist fingerprints and water spots, offering both elegance and ease of care. Number 5. Micro-cement floors and walls. That seamless spa-like finish, cool, continuous, and free of grout lines, turns any bathroom or kitchen into a minimalist sanctuary. Micro-cement may look effortless, but its maintenance isn't. The surface demands perfection from start to finish. Any minor crack, air bubble, or uneven base leads to visible flaws. Repairs are notoriously difficult because color and texture matching are nearly impossible. Cracks in cement surfaces allow moisture penetration, creating micro pockets where mold can grow undetected. Building materials research shows that even fine fissures can harbor bacteria and fungal spores when exposed to humidity. Ignoring small cracks leads to water intrusion, odors, and structural damage under tiles. Early intervention or material replacement prevents deeper issues that cost thousands later. If you crave a seamless look, consider large-format porcelain tiles or epoxy resin coatings. Both deliver smooth aesthetics with stronger resistance to cracks and stains. Clean design should never mean high-maintenance living. True elegance lies in simplicity that stays spotless with less effort, not more. A home structure defines not just how it looks, but how it lives. The walls, floors, and openings that shape daily movement often hold the greatest potential for regret, especially when style overrides practicality. What seems clean and modern on the surface can quickly become a hidden source of dust, moisture, or energy loss. Below are 6 architectural choices that test the balance between beauty and maintenance. Number 6. Shadow gap baseboards. Shadow gap baseboards promise the illusion of floating walls. No visible trim, just sleek continuity from drywall to floor. Designers love the aesthetic because it feels refined, crisp, and futuristic. In daily living, that minimalist gap becomes a dust trap. Pet hair, crumbs, and dirt naturally collect in the recess. According to reports from professional home cleaning services, these gaps increase overall maintenance time by 15 to 20% as vacuums and mops can't reach the narrow channel efficiently. Because walls must be laser straight for the gap to appear clean, installers spend significantly more time finishing drywall. Labor for this detail can easily double compared to traditional baseboards. And when floors shift slightly with temperature, cracks along that line become instantly visible. Beyond cleaning difficulty, the constant accumulation of debris creates microhabitats for allergens, especially in homes with pets. Classic trims serve a purpose. They seal, protect, and simplify upkeep. Consider flush baseboards. They offer a modern profile, but still block dirt from settling beneath the wall line. Number 7. Curbless showers with linear drains. These showers, common in luxury remodels, deliver accessibility and a seamless spa aesthetic. No barrier, no clutter, just an elegant slope that leads water to a sleek drain. The margin for error is microscopic. Even a fraction of an inch off in the slope can send water creeping across the bathroom floor. Building Science Corporation identifies moisture behind tiles as one of the top hidden causes of mold in modern bathrooms. Moisture that seeps under tile grout promotes fungal growth invisible to the eye. Over time, this creates odors and can trigger respiratory sensitivities in older adults or those with allergies. If a shower isn't perfectly waterproofed, even minor leaks can migrate to subflooring, costing thousands in structural repairs. If accessibility is the goal, use a low-profile threshold. It maintains visual flow while ensuring effective water containment. Pair with a certified waterproof membrane and high-flow linear drain from reputable brands. Water always finds a way, and so does regret when design defies gravity. Number 8. Large sliding or folding glass walls. The promise of indoor-outdoor living appeals to many homeowners seeking openness and natural light. When open, these walls dissolve the barrier between home and nature, creating an instant resort feel. Every track and gasket becomes a maintenance magnet. Dust, pollen, and leaves collect in the channels, while seals degrade over time. Energy efficiency studies show that unmaintained seals can reduce insulation effectiveness by up to 30%, driving higher heating and cooling costs. The more panels, the more potential points of failure. Even small misalignments can cause doors to jam or leak air. In areas with heavy pollen or coastal salt, corrosion accelerates the wear. Ignoring early stiffness or seal damage shortens the system's lifespan dramatically. Once water penetrates tracks, rust and expansion can permanently distort frames. Opt for smaller sliding sections or hybrid systems. A central fixed pane with operable side doors. Maintain them with quarterly cleaning and silicone lubrication to preserve effortless motion. Luxury should invite light, not let in dust and drafts. Number 9. Zero threshold indoor-outdoor floors. Architectural magazines adore this design. One continuous surface from living room to patio, perfectly level, perfectly seamless. Nature doesn't cooperate. Rain, debris, and insects find that same seamless path indoors. Without precision drainage, even light storms can cause pooling or warping near door thresholds. Moisture intrusion from outdoor flooring is a major cause of indoor mold growth in temperate climates. Once water infiltrates subfloor materials, humidity levels can rise by 10 to 15%, fostering decay beneath visible surfaces. Left unchecked, trapped moisture can damage hardwood, delaminate vinyl, or discolor grout, each repair requiring full floor replacement. Keep a subtle half-inch elevation difference or install hidden drains at transitions. These maintain a seamless appearance while directing runoff away safely. Nature doesn't care about symmetry. It cares about slope and sealant. Number 10. Pivot front doors. A pivot door transforms an entryway into art. The oversized slab swings dramatically from a central axis, architectural poetry in motion. Functionally, it performs poorly as a weather barrier. Traditional doors seal along the frame, while pivot doors rely on minimal contact points. This design allows drafts and even visible daylight through edges. A gap as small as a quarter inch around a front door can increase heat loss by up to 20% in winter, according to the Department of Energy. Over a year, that's equivalent to leaving a small window cracked open. Beyond energy costs, fluctuating temperatures strain hinges and hardware. The heavier the door, the faster that wear accelerates. Choose a modern hinge door with clean lines and concealed hinges. You'll preserve the sculptural aesthetic without sacrificing insulation or reliability. Design should welcome guests, not drafts. Modern design often celebrates minimalism, flat planes, smooth surfaces, and invisible details. But beneath that spotless look lies a silent contradiction. The cleaner the design appears, the more maintenance it tends to require. A home that stays truly clean isn't the result of constant scrubbing. It's the product of smart design. Surfaces that wipe down easily, airflows that prevent moisture, and finishes that resist fingerprints. These are the quiet heroes of a livable home. The pursuit of visual perfection often sacrifices the very comfort it was meant to deliver. Spaces built for photos can become traps for dust, water, and frustration. Real cleanliness isn't about polishing harder. It's about designing smarter. True elegance lives in simplicity that endures. It's in the materials that age gracefully, in the seams that don't leak, in the details that don't demand constant attention. In the end, good design isn't about which trend you follow. It's about which frustrations you prevent.